In Movies and Money, Amazon is set for a big move into streaming. In an attempt to compete against Netflix and Disney streaming services, Amazon is paying $8.45 billion for MGM Studios. Film critic Erik Childress is joining us now with what to expect from the summer screen scene. Hello to you, Erik.
Hi, Angie.
As the film industry joins the economic rebound, what's your forecast for the blockbuster summer movie season, Erik?
Well, back in the day, Memorial Day used to be the official start of the summer movie season, and that's how it's playing out this year, too. Analysts are playing it pretty close to the vest, hoping that both The Quiet Place Part 2 and Cruella will crack $30 million each on their opening weekend. But after Godzilla vs. Kong managed to gross $48 million over its first 5 days back at the end of March, if we were to consider moviegoing getting really back on track, it is pretty much $50 million or bust, I think, for the Quiet Place sequel, which, unlike Cruella, is exclusive to theaters. Now, I have also said many times how I think In the Heights could find some breakout success this summer, but I think everyone has their eye on F9, the ninth film in the Fast and Furious franchise, opening at the end of June. Internationally, it opened to over $162 million, which is a really nice start for a franchise whose 7th and 8th chapters each gross well over $1 billion and are among the 20 highest-grossing films of all time. Notably, the domestic grosses have started to slide on these films after seemingly peaking with Furious 7, but audiences may just be ready for the kind of loud, nonsensical action they haven't been able to experience in a theater for well over a year.
What about movies debuting deep into the summer?
And we have seen family films do fairly well by pandemic standards, including The Croods: A New Age, Tom and Jerry, and Raya and the Last Dragon, but we're still talking only between 45 and 60 million total, and I'm not ready to anoint any family film this summer as a sure thing by their usual standards. Then again, when we get into August, I think that James Gunn's anticipated rebooting of The Suicide Squad, after that awful 2016 film, is going to draw its fans, despite also beginning to play in August for a month on HBO Max.
What do you personally recommend this summer season?
I'm curious for most everything, Angie, including many of those films we just talked about. But aside from those, I'm really looking forward to The Green Knight, which opens at the end of July. This is director David Lowery's take on part of the King Arthur legend, specifically Sir Gawain, played by Dev Patel. I've liked everything that Lowery has done, including A Ghost Story and the recent Pete's Dragon remake, both of which made my top 10 list. There have been plenty of bad films made about the Arthurian universe, but I trust Lowery will have a unique take on it. I also want to see what Nia DaCosta does with her remake of Candyman, the 1992 horror film that took place in Chicago's former Cabrini Green complex. It opens in late August. And here are also some smaller films that I have seen that will be in theaters and in some cases streaming. 3 terrific documentaries in The Sparks Brothers, Rita Moreno, Just a Girl Who Decided to Go For It, and Enemies of the State. 2 films that premiered at Sundance just before the lockdown in 9 Days and Zola. Another great festival film, Emma, from Pablo Larraín, the director of Jackie. And the funny werewolf whodunit, Werewolves Within, which will first premiere at the Tribeca Film Festival.
Enjoy the movies. Thanks so much, Erik.
Thank you, Angie.
Check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.